Hey, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. My name is Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to look at your energy for today. So let's get into it. I hope that you're doing all right. The energy is a little tense. It's a little heavy when I'm recording this. Sun is in opposition to Saturn. It's also square to Jupiter. So meaning that the places that we're trying to kind of push forward, see some success, movement, growth, it's just not happening. We get an inch and then a couple, one step, 1 foot front, or 1 foot forward, 2 foot back, 2 feet back. I don't know why that's coming out that way. Hopefully you catch my drift. Just a lot of, like push and pull energy, not enough momentum right now. Not good, bad, right, or wrong if we know how to work with the energy, right? Just paying attention that things might not work out how we had hoped and anticipated. It's about being solution-oriented right now, having patience in the process, not necessarily giving up on something. It doesn't mean that things aren't going to be happening, but it does mean we got to do the work. Unfortunately, we got to do the work around it. So we'll start off with an energy cleansing, set the tone, set the vibe, a blessing for you, a blessing for me, for the reading as well. And it's a really good time to set your own intention. If you would like certain messages delivered from spirit, questions answered, that type of thing, now is the time to give that over. These are general readings, right? So use your discernment always. I do personal readings if you want something that's a little more specific to your situation. Personal readings, I do energy healings and wellness consultations, Ayurvedic wellness consultations. Basically, holistic wellness, mind, body, soul, right? Empowering that intelligence within. What else? I think that's all I have to say right now. We'll do this little cleansing and get going. Yeah. The nice thing is if you wanted to check out the weekly reading, we should get some peace and calm, some reprieve towards the end of the week. It's just going to be a little bit tense midweek when I'm recording this. All right, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for the highest and best. Fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience. Help us to be able to see, sense, and feel what we need to know. Help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. Ooh, Mama Love. All right, yeah, so tension all across the board. We have 4 planets in retrograde right now. Nothing goes direct until October, which will be Pluto. We've been kind of waiting for this Pluto to go direct because when it does, it will actually officially move into Aquarius. It's been retrograding back and forth, and it is really driving home that point of doing the work for the sake of the work. That is what Saturn energy is all about. There looks like there's going to be some stress today. So Saturn rules Capricorn. So Capricorn, when Pluto keeps going back into Capricorn, it's like we got to readjust, fine tune, look at the things that we're not feeling successful around, we're not seeing a lot of success, and reevaluate. But there is some stress. There's stress on the plate today. We see that with the cross. Yeah, so there might be some obstacles coming up or things that, like I have been saying, the cards never lie, right? Just proverbial roadblocks, you know, putting in the best effort, putting in the best intention, but just not seeing the results that you want to see. You might be taking a trip somewhere. You might be doing a little bit of traveling today, or kind of need to do. I'm hearing like getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the normal daily routine. I feel like is going to be very refreshing for your soul. It doesn't mean you have to do a big to-do, plan a big trip, something like that, but just something that's a little bit different for your heart, so that it's not just constantly stuck in all of the frustration, the annoyance of what's going on, you know, in life, the things that we can't really control, or we don't necessarily have a choice as to when they start sorting themselves out. It's been making things, like this cloud, it's making things really hard to kind of see what direction things are going to play out. And that is that bubbling underneath the surface, right? When we can feel something's coming in, you can feel something's gonna happen. And you don't know whether it's going to be good or not. That's how it comes through, right? You're not 100% certain. Is it going to be a positive thing? Is it going to move in a positive direction? Or is it going to be one of these things where you get, you know, pushed back 5 feet or whatever resonates with you? So it's, like I said, I'm getting this energy of like, putting yourself, doing something new, getting out of the normal daily routine. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be crazy because there's not a lot of space to do that right now. Just something simple, something sweet. I saw this King of Coins as I was shuffling, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Someone's stressing you out. I do feel like this is someone connected to that stress that you've been feeling, that overwhelm. It's made it really hard to work together. Someone doesn't want to work together. We saw this energy a little bit this week where there's someone who is self-sabotaging, but it does affect you. It affects you, and in a way where it has been making things way more stressful than what they need to be. You're not feeling settled. You're not feeling grounded. And again, I feel like this is coming from outside of you. It's not necessarily because you're not showing up or you're not doing the work. It shows that you are. But as you keep trying to move forward, it is, keep hitting these roadblocks, right? It's making you feel really disconnected from yourself. Because again, this illusion type energy right now, Neptune is in retrograde in Pisces, and that just makes it really hard to see things clearly. Our intuition might be telling us something, but then we're not for certain. We're second guessing ourselves, second guessing what we sense and feel, or sometimes even just going to worst case scenario. So it's preventing this 9 of Cups wish fulfillment. Like I said, it's a disconnection from self. You're looking at what you want. You can see it. You can sense it. You can feel it. You feel it's coming in, but then nothing. It's like crickets, right? And I do feel like this King of Coins plays a heavy role in this. Changes are happening and they are not happy. Yeah, this is a lot. There's like a lot of family energy. You could be dealing with family, partnership, relationship. There's a lot being blocked on the home front. You could even feel like your finances are a little bit messy right now, or you're not seeing again, just like home, family, that's our foundation. That's our foundational piece. And when things are not going well, it makes everything else it's a domino effect. It makes everything else really difficult to kind of uphold and sustain. Okay, Page of Swords. So there is some communication coming in. I like this. I think it is going to lessen some of the stress and some of the tension. I feel like this person has tried to go about it in their own way, and it's just not working, because all it's doing is adding more stress on them than is necessary. Yeah, you're feeling like the reverberations from that, because it does directly affect you. But at the same time, you do have your eye on the prize, right? You're not necessarily willing to back down right now from what you want, from that wish fulfillment. Even if someone is going to be putting every sort of block in front of you, keep pushing, keep moving, keep going. It's like, it definitely has like this survival of the fittest energy. Like, who is going to be able to sustain? And I feel like you have in your own self, you've been working really hard to build this strong foundation. And I do feel like you have that within you. You have a lot of strength coming through. Let's see what this conversation's about. The changes, okay. The changes that are happening. How things have played out. The conflict. The difficulties. The fighting back and forth. Not listening to one another. Not being able to... It's not only not seeing, it's like refusing to see eye to eye. But this is still manifesting. Like, I don't feel this conversation's happening today. I feel like it's, again, one of those things that's in the background right now. And it's kind of, oops, okay, let's see. Ooh, yeah. And, I do like that. I do think that there are positive things with this star popping out for you. That is talking about healing. That is talking about things getting better. And it also is that value of moving towards your wish fulfillment, right? Like I said, there might not be a lot happening today. It's more the frustration. You kind of have to pay attention to the demands of your life, right? Even though it doesn't feel great, because it's not where you want to be putting your time and energy. And we're seeing that with the moon in opposition to Jupiter as well. There's a lot opposing Jupiter, and Jupiter is like our success, fulfillment, abundance, etc. And when there is a lot of tension around that, it's one of that thing that I was talking about earlier. It's really hard to feel stable in all areas of life when we're not seeing the fruits of our labor, so to speak. Just remember, it's in the building and growing phases. It might be small, it might be not exactly what you had hoped or wanted it to look like at this point, but it is growing. It is growing. And Mars energy just keeps you moving forward. It's giving you that fuel, that drive that you need in order to sustain. Because as much as this brings a lot of blocks, it also brings a stable and strong foundation. And that's really how your energy is vibing today. As much as there is a lot of frustration, like I said, change up the routine a little bit. Find something that's like nourishing for your soul, that makes you feel happy. Yeah, finding more balance within yourself, within your partnerships, your relationships, the people that are surrounding you, that do support you, not necessarily the people that are bringing in more conflict. Because this person is still in this self-sabotage energy. And so even if you were to try to address something with them, it would just lead to more arguments and fights. Things aren't really working out right now. And I think that was like our collective reading a couple days ago, where it's like, or someone's, it was one of the zodiac signs. I can't remember which one offhand. But it's like, don't try to force your agenda, Aries, right? Don't try to force your agenda. And that is Mars energy. We got to temper that fire right now. You know, channel it into things that you can refine, that you're really building and growing on. Channel the frustration into those types of things versus trying to force the issue, trying to make something happen that's just like not ready. The energy is just not ready for it right now. So I hope that helped. I hope that you found messages that resonated here. Thank you so much for your time and energy always, especially if you made it this far in the reading. I super appreciate you. Definitely drop comments below. I love to hear how it resonates or just connect with you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you so much for all you bring to the channel. I'm sending love and blessings your way.